Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and the place to be, it's Debsy. That's me, boop, Debsy. Hey guys, and happy Sunday, or as you all know it, it is Oscar Sunday. So that means it is the third annual Deras Awards. Oh my goodness, it's the award show that Hollywood, with my earrings on, that Hollywood doesn't know about and doesn't care about. But guess what? I do. And so do you. And that's why you're here. Plus, you maybe enjoy seeing me act like a goofball. So today I'm going to be giving out, like, let's say 4 awards. And then we're just going to talk about what I think is going to happen at that other award show that some of you all will watch. But I mean, more will probably watch that. But this is the one that holds everybody's hearts. It's the Deras. The Deras offers no glitz, no glamour. It comes from my kitchen and it has no stars. There's no stars, no fashion, no glamour. But you don't care. Yeah. Can you feel that? Ken had the Kenergy and Deb has the debauchery. That's right, the debauchery. Okay, so we are going to kick it off with my first award. And this one will be getting this award. I will accept on his behalf, but I will be honoring him with the Meredith Marks honorary bathtub award. And this is the Please Don't Let That Man Near Your Bathtub award, or your grave, or just your summer home, I'm thinking. And this is going to Don't Let this Man Near Your Bathtub award. It goes to Barry Keoghan. For Saltburn. Yeah. Did I see it? I did not, because I'm scared to death. Because between bathtub scene, the vampire scene, the grave scene, we all heard about the ending scene, because he's shaking his Keoghan all over the place. So in honor of this award, I went on to social media. I went on to TikTok. I tried to find some Saltburn inspired cocktails. I found Jacob Elordi's or Felix's bathwater cocktail. I made it into a mocktail, and this is it right here. Now, it probably should be a little whiter. If you know, because then it would be loaded with kinds of protein. I made it into a mocktail. It should be a little whiter, but in it is, now listen, you're supposed to put 2 ounces of rum, 2 ounces of pineapple juice, a little bit of lime juice, and also, I think a ½ ounce of cream of cocoa. Cream of cocoa. I skipped the rum. I put a whole bunch of everything, and this is what it came out to be. Like I said, it would be best served in the bathtub, so you could slurp it up like Mr. Keoghan did in the movie. But let's taste it. Ooh, that is tasty. That is tasty. That's really good. Once again, if you want to make it and you want to make it a mocktail, then it is pineapple juice, some lime juice, and some, cream of coconut. I got it in the tube, the tube that you can squeeze, but I think you could also use coconut milk. All of the coconut has gotten to the bottom, if you could see that. So there we go. Jacob Elordi's bathwater, which, listen, Jacob Elordi, he's pretty fine. I'm not saying I would, I'm not saying that I would go to his bathtub for any drinks. I'm just saying. Now, before we move on to the next award, the next prestigious award, I just want to let you know, listen, I'm not going to stand up because I don't need y'all to see my big ass backside, but this, I'll go back a little bit. There we go. Ooh. This is, I got this dress today. It is a little too low cut for my liking, However, I do like the pattern. I like the colors of it because, you know, my favorite, is it navy? Yeah, my favorite color is blue. And this has pockets. Here's the arms. It has pockets. It is very comfortable. And like I said, I wish it wasn't as like low. However, the designer, if somebody were to say, who are you wearing? I would say, it's Target. So it's Target. The necklace is, I got it off of Amazon a few years ago for a nephew who shall not be named. I got it for their wedding, and same with the earrings. So there we go. This is as glam as I get. There's no makeup. As always, there's no makeup. So there we go. That's my red carpet. Next up is the We Were All Rooting for You. We were all rooting for you. If anybody had ever watched, what was it? America's Next Top Model with Tyra Banks, then you know, you've seen the meme. We were all pulling for you. We were all rooting for you. We were. I was rooting for this man to make a movie that would finally win him an Oscar for Best Actor. I'm sorry to say, he didn't make it this time. He didn't make this movie, although it seems like it was a passion project for him. It's not going to win anything. I mean, not to say in a technical category it won't, but he's not going to get his Best Actor award. And this goes to Maestro. Here we go, Maestro with Bradley Cooper. We're all pulling for you because, listen, me especially, because every year that Bradley Cooper has been nominated for an Oscar, he has been, in my mind, if the person that had won against him wasn't a lock for it, then he would have won. But I'm just going to say, if the front runner, who is Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer, if he doesn't win, Bradley Cooper wouldn't even be like the second one in line to win, I don't think. Maestro, if you didn't see it, listen, I sat through it. It took me like 3 days to watch, I think. It was, Maestro was the story of Leonard Bernstein and his marriage. And it was a slow moving, you could tell that he put a lot of work into it because he studied him and he learned conducting. That prosthetic that he used on his face. Oh, who did that? Somebody please don't give that person an Oscar for that. But I don't know. I was pulling for you. I was pulling for you, Bradley Cooper, because like I said, I think he's a great actor, but this just wasn't it. Okay. So next up is the Lifetime Achievement Award. I am going to give this award to somebody that nobody would think to give an award to, but I think he's due for it. And that's Michael Cera. Okay, Michael Cera, this award is for you. Listen, he was Alan this year in Barbie, and nobody is probably going to say, one of my favorites in that movie was Alan. I loved Alan. Listen, I have been Alan. For those of us who have been an Alan, then there we go. I think Alan was one of my favorites in that movie. But then you go back, and if you're talking Michael Cera is always going to be George Michael from Arrested Development. End of story, period. But then you see that he has Scott Pilgrim, he has Juno, he was in Superbad. Plus he's in one of the most clever Super Bowl commercials this year, if not the last few years, the CeraVe commercial. So listen, Michael Cera, this is my name. Oh no, this isn't the one with my name. This is for you, Michael Cera. He will never see this. Big fan, you deserve it. And lastly is the I Feel Seen Award. This is going to go to Kate McKinnon as Weird Barbie in the Barbie movie. Because once again, I'm that weird Barbie. I'm not the regular Barbie. I'm not Midge because I'm never going to get pregnant. I'm not the Barbie kid that goes to space. I'm not Skipper. I'm not Malibu Skipper. I'm not, all these other, Barbies. I'm weird Barbie. So when they put weird Barbie in, I was like, yes, thank you. Finally, weird Barbie. I feel seen. Thank you, Greta Gerwig. And thank you, Kate McKinnon. So those were my awards. Now let's talk. Let's talk a little bit about ceremony, who's gonna win. Tonight it starts earlier, it starts at 7 o'clock. So that is why this award ceremony is taking place now, because I got pizza to make. And also, listen, I'm gonna just break from this Oscars watch and just let everybody know it is snowing again. It is snowing. Listen, here in Western Pennsylvania, we thought that meaning me and my mom, thought we're not going to see any snow. They said there's going to be snow. That usually means in the northern part of the state. That usually means in the ridges, which for us means like Somerset, up on the mountain. We're not anywhere near the mountain. So in the morning, it was fine. I was like, I got to go to Target. I got to pick up an order. I got to go get, do stuff with my car. I got to get air in my tires. Right, because I don't do it myself. So I'm out. It's fine. It's sunny. The next thing you know, there's a whiteout. Seriously. You can't see it, but look at that. Look at that. Do you see? Look. It's a whiteout. So I was driving along and there was a whiteout. I couldn't see 2 feet in front of my dang face. It's a whiteout again. Phil doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Phil ain't been taking his medication. Phil's not taking his medication. I'm convinced of it. So anyways, listen, back to what I was talking about. So this year, the ceremony is going to be starting at 7 instead of 8. Which is great because it can go a little bit longer. For somebody like me who loves the ceremony, I love that it can go a little bit longer. But I also have tomorrow off, so hooray! So this year, it's 7 o'clock. So let's talk about the categories. Who is going to win? So they start the night off every year, I believe it's with Best Supporting Actress. I think this one is most definitely going to be going to Divine Joy Randolph, as it should, she played Mary in The Holdovers. I think she absolutely deserves it. Next up, another lock is going to be, for Best Supporting Actor, it's going to be, I was going to say Iron Man. It's going to be Robert Downey Jr. Listen, I'm going to give an award right now for maybe one of my favorite speeches of the night is probably going to be his. Because listen, his last few speeches that he has given, because he's won everything for this award, every award for this season, it hasn't been inspiring, but it has been very entertaining. Holy crap, look at that. Look at it, guys. I mean, honestly, are you going to get this kind of coverage from E? I mean, I'm talking the award ceremonies and I'm talking the weather outside. And it's sticking. Okay, so it's going to be Iron Man, aka Robert Downey Jr. He's going to get it. And I have to tell you this. I feel like it's deserved. I feel like it is something that he deserves just because he really is a comeback story for me. He was decades ago when he was deep in the throes of drug addiction and he pulled himself out to where he's at now. I mean, good for you. I look forward to hearing his speech. For Best Supporting Actor, that's also going to be a lock. It is going to be Cillian Murphy, who played Robert Oppenheimer in Oppenheimer. He's won everything. The only possible competition that he could have could be Paul Giamatti for the holdovers. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it is going to be a lock for Cillian Murphy. The only category that I foresee maybe a little bit of competition in is Best Actress. Best Actress could go one of two ways. It could either go to Emma Stone for Poor Things, or it could go to Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. Once again, I had said what I think. I honestly would like to see Lily Gladstone win it, just because Emma Stone has won in the past. I do like Emma Stone a lot. However, I would love to see Lily Gladstone win. Best director. That's another one that's going to be a lock. And that's Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. He has been nominated before. He hasn't won. This is, I believe, the year for Oppenheimer, and I think this is his year. And for Best Picture, once again, I think that's a lock. I think it is without a doubt going to be Oppenheimer. I tried to watch it last night and I fell asleep during it. I mean, it's 3 hours long. Eventually I will watch it, but I think it's definitely going to win. I did also yesterday, I had watched American Fiction. American Fiction, it's on Amazon Prime. However, if you have MGM Plus on your cable, then it's free. I watched it on MGM Plus. It stars Jeffrey Wright, who is up for Best Actor, Sterling K. Brown, who is up for Best Supporting Actor, Tracy Ellis Ross, Issa Rae, who else? It was a great cast. Like it was a great cast. It was a great movie. In my opinion, if I were giving it out, honestly, I would either go to The Holdovers or to American Fiction. I loved both of those movies. It's definitely going to go to Oppenheimer. And for Best Original Song, I do not remember all of the nominees. And listen, I did enjoy I'm Just Ken. I'm not gonna lie. I know some people were like, I hated it. I thought it was campy. It had like an 80s kind of vibe to it. It was written by Mark. It was co-written, I think, by Mark Ronson, who does a lot of work with Duran Duran. And I like Mark Ronson. And I like I'm Just Ken. Ryan Gosling is going to be performing it tonight. That being said, this is most definitely going to go to Billie Eilish, which I believe it should. And listen, if anybody knows me, check in with me tonight, because when she sings that song, I'm not going to be okay. I'm just going to be crying out. Just forget it. Nope, we're done. So that is who I think is going to be winning. So we're going to have, you're going to see Robert Downey Jr., Divine Joy Randolph. I'm going to go with Lily Gladstone and Cillian Murphy, with Christopher Nolan winning and Oppenheimer being the winner for Best Picture. So listen, I'm not going to say anything about anybody's character or how anything's gonna go, because listen, during the first annual Deras, I said it's gonna go to Will Smith, and good for him, because he's a good guy. And then he went up and knocked the shit out of Chris Rock. So we know. I'm not going to say anything about anybody being a decent person. So let me know in the comments who you think is going to win. This year, you see, look, there wasn't enough of that. So that's what you see. This year, the production value wasn't as like over the top. That's because I procrastinated quite a bit, and seasonal affect disorder is for real. It is for real snowing. On one last update, it's for real snowing. In the middle of all this, you are getting D&D's weather report, Deb and Dolly's weather report. It's for real. It's sticking. Okay, so with that being said, in the comments, please let me know what you think is going to win. Who do you think is going to have the best acceptance speech? Listen, if we're talking about like heartfelt acceptance speeches, I'm going to go with an inspiring speeches. I'm going to go with Divine Joy Randolph, because the last acceptance speech I heard from her, it was so inspiring. So I'm going to go with her. And I can't wait to see the fashions also. So tomorrow I'm going to have the day off. So I'm going to be making a video. We're going to talk about what happened. We're going to talk about fashion. We're going to talk about all of the shenanigans. So I was going to say from the Kodiak Theater. That's not what it is. So please, like I said in the comments, let me know who you think is going to win. Who is going to be the best dressed? Who is going to have the best speech? And with that being said, if nobody told you yet today, I love you. You're loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, positivity, and all that good stuff out there so that it comes right back at you. And please check on one another. Take care of one another. Oh, I hate how low this is. Oh, low can you go? No. And also, 2 other things. Number 1, please be aware of your surroundings. And number 2, please be safe. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. And hooray for Deborah Wood. The Deras. Woo! Bye, guys.